Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch, and this is the final project for my All Bundled Up class. You open the box, and it has a gift card inside. You could also put other things in there. Okay, so this project is using the leftover Designer Series paper from card number 1. So we will be cutting that in just a few minutes. But let's go ahead and get our stamping done. This is all the stuff to make this project. So this little piece right here is for stamping. Our greeting is going to go on this layer here. So I'm using Memento ink, and we're just going to ink him up. Okay, and then we're going to stamp the greeting on this layer here. Okay. Okay, so here's the markers. And let's start with the light smoky slate. Then we're going to use the light gray granite. I missed one spot with the smoky slate. And now the Poppy Parade. Okay, isn't he cute? Now we're going to fussy cut him out. I'm just getting this piece smaller so that I can work with it. Okay, we're all done with him. So now we're ready to cut our Designer Series paper. So again, recapping, card 1 used part of this, and this is the leftover piece. So we just have to trim this down to measure 3 3/4 by 2 1/2. Okay, so now we're going to trim our Designer Series paper. It needs to measure 3 3/4 by 2 1/2. And I believe it's already 2 1/2. Yep, so that's all you have to do is cut that. Now we want to stamp some snowflakes on there. So I'm going to take my Pool Party ink and the snowflake. And this is my final project, so I can go ahead and stamp off and it won't affect anything. Okay, there's that. Now, one slight change that we've made is this piece of paper is going to get attached to Pool Party. If you'll notice on my original box, it did not have that. We made this slight change so that your Designer Series paper would fit. Otherwise, you wouldn't have enough to make this project. You can always change the paper that you're using if you want. And like I said, there's plenty of paper in the class packet that is left over. So we're only using 3 out of all those sheets. Okay, so now let's make that box. Okay, so now we're going to score what is this, 5 3/8 by 7 1/2 piece of Pool Party cardstock. This is the 7 1/2 inch side, and we're going to score it at 3/4, 3 3/8, 4 1/8, and 6 3/4. We're going to turn it on the 5 3/8 side, and we're going to score it at 3/4, and we're going to do that on both sides. So flip it around and 3/4. Okay, we're going to fold on the score lines and burnish with our bone folder. Now, before we go any further, we want to use a circle punch to notch this out. So if you'll look right here, that just shows how the box opens. If you don't have a circle punch and you need a link to one, let me know. Unfortunately, this one has retired. Okay, so now I'm going to cut on all the score lines on the side over here. And then I want to trim the tabs. Okay, so now we want to add adhesive to our tabs and assemble this box, okay? So this is going to get glued down there. So I'm going to use my tear and tape. And a quicker adhesive would be the Stamp and Seal Plus, which, let me grab that. Okay. I turned it before I added adhesive to this one. There we go. Okay, so we're going to fold this in, fold that in. Oops, I got to remove the backing to get my take your pick tool. So let me show you one step right here. This is your lid. So you've got your notch there. So you want this middle tab to go in the bottom of the box so that the lid goes over it, okay? So you're gonna attach it like that and like that. So just remember, this is the top and the tab's gonna go in the bottom, and then this should fit over just like that, okay? So now we're gonna add our scallop rectangles. And I'm gonna start with the bottom one first, so that way I can see where it's going. And I think, let's see, bring it forward. It should fit just about perfect. And I am gonna open this up and press. So remember, this holds a gift card, also holds candy. And then now we're going to attach this one. Okay, that looks good. So we'll go ahead and add this. And you could add this layer before you ever added that scallop rectangle. Okay, we're going to use liquid glue to attach our snowflake in the corner. Right there. We're going to use a couple Stampin' Dimensionals to add the raccoon. Our greeting is going to slide under here, and you can pop it up or not, whatever you prefer. It's like he's holding the sign, right? Okay, so now we have our Wink of Stella to add our embellishments. So I've got the ribbon. Let's start with the ribbon. Okay, we're just going to add the ribbon in the corner with a glue dot. There's that. We're going to add some Wink of Stella. Okay, that's pretty good. And then our embellishments. So we're using 3 of these again. So I think on all the projects but one, we use 3. So we're going to put 1 on the snowflake, and then 1 down here. And I'm just going to put this one here. Okay, so pretty darn cute, right? I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Have a great day.